Christmas is just a few weeks away, which means the season of giving is upon us. If you know someone that deserves an extra treat this year, GBC is now accepting nominations for its annual Christmas Surprise programme.
So initially it was part of the GBC Open Day, but as the Open Day has grown and we've got more initiatives being organised by the different sectors, different groups, we thought it only fair to really focus on that and what brings in the money and say thank you to those people and take the surprise out of the Open Day and give it more of a focus in a separate programme. So that's what we've been doing for the last few years, and it's certainly been a success.
What will you be looking out for whilst reading this year's nominations?
Well, it's certainly not an easy task, and I always think, who am I and the group behind it really to decide which person merits a surprise over another. It's not easy, but we obviously look at the nominations and we basically tell people to write in and tell us their story. So, if there's somebody you think that really deserves it because they've gone that extra mile, perhaps they've been going through, a hard period in their lives, or it's something I highlighted this year is an opportunity to say I'm sorry, because at Christmas I think is a chance really to put differences aside and perhaps take that step. Maybe somebody you've had troubles with and you'd like to start afresh. Why not use this surprise as a way of telling someone that you care, that they mean something to you, that perhaps you were wrong. It can be done in that way. Also, over the years, I think organisations and groups have used the surprise as an opportunity to thank volunteers especially. We've had sporting organisations, people who spend loads of hours, give a lot of their time and dedication into sports or other areas perhaps of their free time. And, the groups have rallied around them and thought, we'll use the surprise as a way of saying thank you. So, yeah, that's another avenue to explore, perhaps.
Well, like you said, the Christmas surprise has been popular for many years now. But what do you think makes it so special? Why is it so loved by the public?
I think there's a few issues. Obviously, the giving. I think that's kind of what's at the heart of Christmas, the giving, the sharing, the putting others before yourself. And this gives that opportunity. And also the emotion behind it, because a lot of these stories, people have gone through hard times, and that's why they've been nominated. So I think the viewer can, it tugs at the heartstrings and it brings tears to the eyes at times. And it really also is an example of who Gibraltar is as a community. I think that in times of need, people are there for you. And I think over the years, we've seen some very, emotional, very beautiful stories that people have shared with us, because at the end of the day, when you nominate someone, you're basically allowing us into their lives as well. So I'd like to also thank the sponsors who have supported us year in, year out, because it really adds that extra something, because it's not only about the surprise, but it's also quite nice to be able to spoil someone at this particular time of the year.
Email surprise@gbc.gi or send your nominations in writing to Broadcasting House, 18 South Barrack Road, to make someone's Christmas extra special this year.